You know that feeling where you're tired all day but wired the second you try to sleep? There's a neurological reason for it, and 4 simple ways to calm your brain. Let's break it down.
You know those nights, right? Your body is just screaming for sleep. It's completely exhausted, but your brain, oh no. Your brain has decided it's the perfect time to run a marathon of thoughts. That's the wired but tired paradox, and we are going to pull back the curtain and see what is actually happening in your head. Let's just paint this picture for a second. You're lying there in bed. You are physically totally drained, but your mind is just buzzing. It's running through every item on tomorrow's to-do list, replaying conversations, and yeah, let's be real. You're probably scrolling on your phone too. It's this super frustrating, very modern feeling of being completely out of gas, but you just can't find the off switch. So what gives? Why on earth does our brain basically betray our body like this? Well, the good news is it's not some personal failing. It's not just you. It's actually a biological mismatch. There's a fascinating battle happening inside your brain every single night, and we're going to break down the science of it. To get this, we need to meet the 2 main characters in this nightly drama of yours. I want you to think of it like a tug of war between 2 key hormones that are supposed to be working together, but well, our modern life has turned them into rivals. Okay, so in one corner, we have melatonin. This is your brain's go-to-sleep signal. Think of it like a dimmer switch for your mind. And in the other corner, we've got cortisol. That's your stay alert signal, your body's built-in alarm bell. So one is saying, shh, time to wind down, and the other is screaming, wake up, stay sharp. Now here's how it's supposed to work. In a perfect world, as the sun goes down, your brain ramps up melatonin production. That's the dimmer switch going down at the exact same time. Your cortisol levels, which are highest in the morning to get you out of bed, should be dropping to their lowest point. It's this beautiful natural dance. Here's the kicker. Our modern evenings are practically designed to sabotage this whole process. Everything from our lighting to our habits after dark is actively fighting against our own biology. Your evening routine is basically at war with your brain's natural rhythm. So who are the main offenders in this fight? There are 2 big ones, and they're probably not going to surprise you. First, we have the blue light that's constantly beaming at us from our phones, our laptops, our TVs. And second, there's just a constant mental overstimulation. You know, the late night work emails, the endless social media, scrolling the news alerts. Here's where it all comes together to create that wired but tired feeling. That blue light tricks your brain. It thinks it's still daytime, so it hits the brakes on melatonin. The dimmer switch stays off. Meanwhile, all that mental chatter and problem solving keeps your brain on high alert, which keeps your cortisol levels high. The alarm bell keeps ringing. You see the problem? No dimmer switch and a blaring alarm. Now here's why this really matters. When you're stuck in this state, you can't get into that deep restorative sleep, and that means your brain misses its window to run its nightly cleanup process. This isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely critical. It's when your brain flushes out metabolic junk locks in memories and literally repairs itself. It's like trying to work in an office where the trash is never ever taken out. It just doesn't work. Okay, so that's the problem. It sounds a little bleak, I know. But here's the good news, the really good news. We can totally get our brain back on track. We're going to walk through a super simple 4-pillar framework that's designed to help you reset your evenings and finally get some rest. Yep, just 4 pillars. These are 4 simple adjustments you can make to your evening routine. They're designed to push back against all that modern-day chaos and send a clear signal to your body and your mind that, hey, it's safe to power down now. So here they are. We've got a light transition, creating mental boundaries, actively down-regulating your nervous system, and my personal favorite, the brain dump. Let's break down exactly what these mean. First up, the light transition. This is your direct counterattack against that blue light we were talking about. It's so simple. About an hour before you plan to sleep, just start dimming the lights. Put your phone and computer on night mode. What you're doing is creating a kind of artificial sunset inside your home, and that's the cue your brain needs to start making melatonin. Next up, mental boundaries. You know how your brain sometimes feels like a laptop with 50 tabs open? Well, this pillar is all about closing those tabs. Before you try to sleep, you need to create a buffer zone. Pick a time, say 9 p.m., and after that, no more work, email, no more stressful money talks. You're giving your brain a chance to shift gears, which helps bring those cortisol levels down. Okay, pillar number 3 is where we get proactive because sometimes just stopping the stressful stuff isn't enough, right? The engine is still running hot, so we have to consciously tell our body to chill out. And lucky for us, there is a remarkably simple and incredibly powerful way to do this. It's called 4-7-8 breathing. And trust me, it's a game changer. It's so simple. You just breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. You hold it for a count of 7, and then you exhale slowly through your mouth for a long count of 8. That long exhale is the magic trick. It literally activates the rest and digest part of your nervous system. Just doing 3 of these can change your entire state. And finally, the brain dump. Oh man, if you're someone whose mind races with to-do lists, the second your head hits the pillow, this one is for you. All you do is take a piece of paper a few minutes before bed and just write it all down. Every task, every worry, every idea. Get it out of your head and onto the paper. It's like you're telling your brain, don't worry, I got this. You can let it go for now. Okay, so we've covered the science and we've covered the 4-part solution, but I know what you might be thinking. That's a lot, and you're right. Trying to do it all at once is a recipe for disaster. So let's reframe this. Let's think of it as a simple, low-stakes experiment. You can start tonight. I am serious about this. Please do not try to implement all 4 pillars tonight. We are not aiming for perfection here. The goal is just progress. It's about taking one tiny step in the right direction and seeing how it feels. That's it. That is your only mission. For tonight, just pick one small tweak to your evening routine. That's manageable, right? It's achievable, and it puts you back in control. So what's it gonna be? Could you maybe just dim the lights a little earlier while you're watching TV? How about taking just 5 minutes to scribble down whatever is in your head before you brush your teeth? Or maybe when you finally get in bed, you just try 3 rounds of that. 4, 7, 8 breath pick, whichever one sounds the easiest. And once you've done it, that's it. There's no test. Your only job is to just notice. Just be a little curious tomorrow morning. Did it feel a tiny bit easier to fall asleep? Do you feel even 1% more rested? Let your own experience be your guide. And that really brings us to the big final idea here. We tend to think that our day starts when our alarm clock goes off. But what if that's not right? What if the quality of our tomorrow is actually decided in the last hour of today? So the real question is, what if a better tomorrow really truly does start tonight?